What up, everybody? This is going to be hopefully a pretty quick haul. I'm just showing you my DC Black Label here, Joker Killer Smile Book 3. Keep in mind, at the very last, it said here to be looking out for the Smile Killer one-shot in May. So the inside of Sorrentino, the art was amazing. All of it was amazing. The colors, the layouts. So that was book one. First, we're going to start over here. This goes back 3 weeks now, man. Awesome cover here to Dollhouse number 4. Black Label. Wait, this was last week. Hang on. Let's try this again. This here, Batman's Grave, number 5. All right. This here, Immortal Hulk, issue 30. Yeah, I did go back and pick that up. Undone by Blood. I was not going to pay $25, the extortionary price they were charging for that pink cover. Alienated. I have a chance still even for the other covers, but I just kind of like that one. That was kind of cool. From Boom Studios, Alienated 1. Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man. What a great series spin-off that was to Wrong Earth. Lola, XOXO. This is the Saya Om project. What a great comic read that was. Unreal. In addition to that, I got the portrait cover incentive. I've been really happy when I find these. Harrow County. That's a new little Tales of Harrow County miniseries. I like that. Ascender, because I can't wait to have an Ascender and Descender set. That's going to be pretty amazing. Jeff Lemire. Birthright. This series has been kind of ramping up lately. The art inside is real good, so I've been picking that up. Birthright. What a great Rizzo cover. Eduardo Rizzo was one of my favorite artists, particularly on like 100 Bullets and stuff like that. Oh yeah. I've been really enjoying this series, Safe Sex. It's pretty brash. It's pretty raw, so I'm down with that. Tartarus. I'll tell you this, it was a lot of story. It was a thick book. There was a lot going on for that $5.99 price tag. I'm going to wait on that for issue 2, see what was going on there. This here, I think this is the last issue of the Angela Della Morte. I really liked the interior art and stuff on that. It was really cool, so happy to pick up that last issue. And another series that kind of surprised me was this Unbound from Zenescope. It's not your usual Zenescope trash, although the covers to that have been pretty amazing. But yeah, another great one. Unbound. So that was 3 weeks ago. Now we've got Black Label, Dollhouse, sick cover. Flash forward. I don't know how I ended up with this over another book that I don't have in this stack, but it was just like a last minute substitute out. I picked up this last flash forward. Lolo Woods 3. I kind of like that cover. I like both covers, I think, but I don't know. I kind of like the trade dress on that. Lucifer, as I've been saying, one of my favorite series there, issue 17. Daredevil, 18. And Thor number 3. Huge Thor fan. Not a big fan of how they're drawing Thor lately or his costume, but I don't know. This was pretty crazy. 5 Years number 8. This is Terry Moore mashing together all of his properties over the years. Strangers in Paradise, Rachel Rising, and Motor Girl and stuff like that. Snifter of Terror with this kind of wacky headless homage cover or decapitation cover. Ahoy Comics. Awesome cardstock cover for Goon, number whatever this is, 8 or something. I just was really happy to see that one. Heartbeat number 4. This has been kind of intriguing, so I kind of kept up with that. Woo! Favorite cover of the week was Skull Digger then, boy. Really like that, out of the pages of Black Hammer. Deadly Class. Anytime you can get a black, perfect Deadly Class cover, it's happy times. Same with this Middle West. I mean, what's going on? You know? Oof. Blacker than black. Oh, more black. Old Guard. Force Nullified. That's issue 3, I think. That's really interesting stories. People are going to do stuff with that, I think. This Spawn cover, I didn't see a whole ton of these out. Or meaning like, this one was evaporating quicker than I think most of them. So I got that. And I got my black and white. And admittedly, it would have been nice to see this one in color, because the color did look really good. But at least as I get my black and white. Savage bastards. Another one that I'm just happy to have gotten in issue 1, so we're stoked there. Canopus. This was also very interesting, so I was kind of glad to have secured a copy there. And Heist. This is number 4, or How to Steal a Planet. I read the first 2, and I liked it. I thought it was an interesting how they got the group of people together and how they were going to pull off this job. I'm going to have to go back and read. I think this might be the last issue, but I have to go back and read 3 and 4 to see if they stuck the landing, but I hope they do, because Vault Comics lately has just been shredding. You'll see at the end here. I got so lucky. I was looking through the stack and I could only see the white cover of Curse of Batman here, White Knight, and I circled back around at the end, and I guess someone had put one of these back because it was sitting right on top. So blam, picked up the Harley cover of Curse of the White Knight. Other than Lucifer, another book that I just love that is back, perhaps to its original glory or whatever, is Hellblazer. Not Constantine or whatever nonsense they were putting out. Hellblazer, man. The one Marvel book this week was Soviet from the Punisher. Marvel Max, keep in mind, don't forget, Marvel Max. Not happy with this cover of Folklords, but just happy to get a copy of Folklords. Right on. Also, this new book from Dark Horse, Tomorrow. This looked pretty interesting. This one is from Berger Books, from Dark Horse. Another one I'm really looking forward to was Kill Lock. The art inside there looks pretty interesting. Promo comic, Sleeping Beauty. This had some really nice, multiple pages of art from this Sleeping Beauties series, so I'm treating that like an actual comic there. Death or Glory, Rick Remender. That's right. Death Before Surrender, eh? Heart Attack number 4. I have to make sure I have all this. I know I was getting it, and the story was just interesting enough for me to keep going. I mean, I really did think they were doing a good job. But I'm not sure I got issue 3. I'm gonna have to go and check. I've been very tight lately on books, and I've been putting stuff back at the last second. A book that I would not put back was this one here. This cover of Ice Cream Man. I was so happy to have found this particular. Very cool. Another book that just keeps surprising me when I read it is Olympia, man. I was really stoked. It was weird. I saw the second cover, and it looked more interestingly traditional, like a guy sitting under a tree, and the kid is up in the tree, and it just looked like a good cover, but somehow I just thought this cover meant more in the story, so I went with this cover. It's creepy. Clearly, I don't know my own restraint, because not only did I buy this cover, 27 of Sex Criminals, which arguably, yikes, that's creepier than the last cover. I also did buy this, which I always have bought the special cover. And I also finally had enough scratch to pick up the last missing issues I had of Undiscovered. That's issue 3 and Undiscovered Country number 4. Right now, the big pickups to me this week were Misplaced from Source Point, last issue of Ogres. This big pickup for me, Touching Evil number 4. Heck yeah. And then Vault Comics, Black Stars Above. Cult Classics. This has been pretty cool. Enjoyed that. Finger Guns. Yeah, I really like this. I wasn't sure, though, about that. They had a black cover, kind of like an homage-ish looking cover. Maybe kind of Steranko-esque. But up in this corner right here, there was a lot of this discolorational rub. Kind of looked white. You know, sometimes they do that on covers to try to make them look old. But this just didn't look right. It looked like it was rubbed or a defect or something. So I just picked up the regular issue 1. I'm cool with that. I've been lately not even caring or chasing like whatever the hot book. I just don't really care. These stories to me are really good, and I'm just enjoying reading. Like Heathen number 9, which is back with the issue number 9 and the new story arc, new artists. Hopefully that'll keep this book maybe more timely, because it's been a pretty good story. And then, of course, last Vault book, Wasted Spaceman. Oh, no, it's not called Wasted Spaceman. It's called Wasted Space, man. This book is, this book is supreme. All right, so I don't know. That was a lot of books over the last 3 weeks, but that's how I'm rolling. Surprised the amount of DC, but most of it was Black Label. And I'm not as surprised with the amount of Marvel. Like I said, I still get a little Immortal Hulk from time to time. I get some Daredevil, and I get some Punisher. Beyond that, Marvel, man, I don't know what to say. All right. On behalf of Iggy and the Stooges, we out of here.